Well, alright. Yeah. You know, ever since I turned pro in 1989, when I signed the dotted line, it was strange. Those things changed for the better and for the worse. So I called my mama and she said, baby,
must be the money.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Must be the money.
It's got to be, cause I got people wanna be my friend. People I never knew. People I never thought about associating
Must
with.
be the
I don't know
money.
what it is. Talk to me. Check it out. Diamond relax with gators on my feet. I got some pepper every day up my way. My hair is done, my fingernails too. 6 buttons down and I don't know what to do. Stay the money.
Must be the money.
It's turning them on. Stay the money.
Must be the money.
You know I can't go wrong. Stay the money.
Must be the money.
That keeps me looking cold. Stay the money.
Must be the money.
Got me rolling on the stroll. Limousine, in first class I fly. I'm living large and you know I can't deny. My drop top in when I'm with my lady friends. My truck a 6-4 with my homies making it. Must be the money.
Must be the money.
Let me ride so tough. Must be the money.
Must be the money.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the Saturday morning, y'all. It's your boy BG, aka the Raffle Mule in the house. We got a raffle to do today. Get your stars, get your raffle on, or you can raise the bar, one of the three. We're gonna give it a few minutes. I got about 4 people that's up for a Bob Lilly raffle today. Y'all see it, we'll put it up here on the screen. So let's give them a few minutes to join. We're gonna go through this raffle. Talk a little bit of Cowboys here on Saturday morning. I know everybody's gearing up for their college game day today. I know them Horns is playing Mississippi State. Didn't Dak Prescott go to Mississippi State? How many of y'all watching that college football game today? Them Longhorns versus Mississippi State. Is Arch Manning gonna do it again? I think Arch Manning gonna take us to the natty, baby. You know what I mean? I don't even watch college football like that. Got me getting excited about them Horns, baby. So if you're a Horns, you know what I mean? Throw them up, hook them, baby. It's your boy BG. We live in the gym on Saturday. It's the Raffle Mule, baby. Somebody said it must be the money when it comes to Dion, right? Shout out to my guy Dion out there making the business decisions, baby. But top of the morning, let's get some shout outs, baby. I see my guy Bobby back in the gym. What's up, Bobby, baby? Raise the bar. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Nicole, Miss Fanatics. Always loyal, always on the bar, always in the gym. I see you, Nicole. Good morning. Happy fucking weekend. I'm with you, baby. It's nice to have one on Thursday night football and have no stress going into Sunday. Is it not? Like you can, do your laundry, clean your house, clean the toilet, whatever you've been putting off for the weekend, clean up the garage, do the yard, whatever the case may be. So if you're tapping in today, tap in with your boy very shortly. We have about a 30-minute show here. We got a raffle to give away. We'll talk about another raffle that we got up and going. And, oh, by the way, BG come with prizes. You know what I mean? I come with prizes. So a couple more minutes. We'll let this go ahead and notifications go out. I got 3 hats here today. It's called Pick 'em on BDG Saturday, baby. I got 3 hats here. I told y'all I put this up last night. This is a large, extra large. Shout out to all my veterans. Y'all know I'm veteran centric. I always talk about the veterans here. So this is a fitted cap. We still got left. This is a large, extra large size. It's one of the flex fits. I got one of these OSFA caps. This is a snapback. As you can see, got Cowboys here. Got a little camo. I know everybody don't like the flat bills, so BG always thinking about everybody. I got the bent bills here today with your boy. I ain't talking about the Buffalo Bills. I ain't talking about the water bill, the cable bill. I'm talking about the bent bills. We got the bent bills here today. And, we got the winter coming up. So salute the service, baby. Y'all seen that new salute the service line that's out? Ooh, I got to order that, man. Shout out to all my folks in Alaska. Man, they look like they went with the Alaska winter white camo theme. I know my guy Brandon King Sharon hit me up. Red Oak Builders. Y'all see him official sponsor for the show here today, along with One Star One Family. So shout out to One Star One Family and Red Oak Builders, baby. Y'all know we are building for April 2025. But we got this other hat here, fitted, salute the service, knitted cap. So Top stars in the gym today is pick one. It's pick one with your boy BG today as we do a raffle. So it's raffle stars or raise the bar. If you can't get in the raffle, if you can't donate stars today, I need you to raise the bar. It's simple. It's simple, simple. Thank you, Sarah, with the 100 stars. To kick it off, I see my guy Rick Carroll says, I need one too. All right, we got a goal of I need at least 3,000 stars to be able to ship one of these hats to you today. Y'all know shipping ain't cheap. But you know, when you're playing these raffles, you don't have to worry about shipping because BG got the plug, we got the connect, we got the distribution, we got it set up. So thank you for everybody finally closing out Bob Lilly on Saturday. We're going to get him off, and we still got Dez underway. Sarah says, watching college football, smoking, and snacking. What's good, cousins? I see you. She all out there doing it on Wi-Fi. I see you. That's the Wi-Fi queen. She know how to do everything on Wi-Fi. I see your post this morning, Prototype. But if you got them stars, go ahead and let's get it. 3,000 is the goal. I can see now we got stars coming in. I got live on my phone here, so it's going to be hard for me to kind of track that. So we're going to have to do it a couple of ways here. So y'all bear with me. You know, Facebook plays nice. Sometimes they don't play nice. And when they do play nice, it makes your boy work extra hard. And I ain't got no problem with that because I want to see who's donating stars. I want to make sure we get those folks those prizes. But good morning, Kelly. How we doing? Sorry about the post-game show the other night. You know, I'm looking forward to doing something during week 5 with Steel City. I'm thinking about us doing a pregame show on Saturday. If y'all would like to do a pregame show next Saturday along on the Supporter Saturday, we have Supporter Saturday show next week. If y'all would like to do the pregame show on Supporter Saturday next week, let me know. We'll get Kels on here, maybe Bob. Maybe we'll get some green badges on here. We'll talk about week 5 going into Pittsburgh because it's going to be a tall order. Man, the injury bug is killing them Cowboys. Tank Lawrence talking about might go on IR. Michael Parsons, y'all seen him limping? He got a bad limp with no boot. He got a bad limp, but he's not wearing the boot. High ankle sprain. He's week to week, though. But I got to think about these injuries, y'all. You know, y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but for me, I think maybe the NFL might be using these injuries to try to dictate outcomes of games, a.k.a. San Francisco. But you didn't hear me say that. I'm not saying the NFL is rigged. I'm just saying every team faces 4 NFL opponents each week. They face the other opponent, the injury opponent, the sports book, and the referees. You know what I mean? In the discipline department. So if you got a couple of those 4 opponents regulating or outcome or dictating the outcome of games, I mean, Brandon Aubrey missed a field goal last game. Y'all remember that? We'll get in that in just a minute. So a couple more minutes. We'll give some shout outs and we'll spin the wheel, give Bob Lilly here away. I told everybody that was in the raffle what time we'd be raffling this morning. So any raffles you participate in OAT, you don't have to be live or you don't have to be in the gym or be present to win. All you got to do is participate. We'll let you know what time it is when you can participate in the live raffle. That's cool. If not, we'll ship it to you straight for free. So shout out to my guy Keegan, the plug over there. You'll be getting it. I know my guy Caesar already got his Dak Prescott jersey. Shout out to all my green badges. Y'all got your shipping notifications or your shipping tracking numbers yesterday. If I owed you something, the check is in the mail, baby. That's right. The check is in the mail. Thank you, Tomas. I see you, the Charger fan, even tapping in. I see you, baby. What up, Noble? I see you on them picks, baby. Where you at this week, man? Shout out to everybody playing along in the OAT picks. If you're not aware, if you want to play in the pick pool, we got a pick pool going on in OAT. I have not won any of the weeks this week. It's been a crazy season so far. You know what I mean? I mean, when folks are picking Carolina to beat the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas, you probably got a good chance of winning. Shout out to my guy, Jonathan McLaughlin. That's the brother of Jersey Mike. Yeah, he won the pool last week. So get over there at OAT. Check it out. If you're a pickster, you can get in there and get your picks in. And that way we can see how well your football acumen is. What up, Jay? I see you. I appreciate you tapping in. It says nice hats. Yeah, we got 3 hats. We got the knitted hat. We got the camo hat. So come on and get the star. We see the stars coming in. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. 200 stars. Noble with 500 stars. Jake Nichols with 200 stars. That's what I'm talking about. We raising the bar and getting them stars here today on Saturday. So it's going to be a pick one for the top stars prize here today. So let's get to 3,000. Before we do that, let's go ahead and spin the wheel on Bob Lilly. How many minutes are we in? We're already 9 minutes in. So we gave everybody about 10 minutes to get in. Let's spin the wheel. Thank you, Diego. Diego came in, bought up quite a few raffle tickets. Now, this is a custom Bob Lilly jersey. As you can see, Hall of Fame, 1960, first Cowboy ever drafted by the Cowboys, Mr. Cowboy, first Hall of Famer for the Dallas Cowboys, Bob Lilly. It's a custom jersey. So shout out to my guy, Keegan. He got plenty of jerseys. I'm going to show y'all this Dez jersey in a minute. And he got a lot of trinkets and other little prizes we're doing. So if you're interested in supporting Cowboy fans and maybe not the Cowboys so much because you pissed off about the way we started out, then come support good work with your content creators out here. We got fans doing great things. But thank you, Diego. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Fee. Thank you, Cesar. Appreciate y'all participating. Here we go. Let's find out who's going to win this Bob Lilly jersey. I knew it, Diego. I was hoping Diego was going to get him one, baby, because he got that 1 through 6, and it paid off. Shout out to my guy Diego out there in New Jersey, I believe, on the win, baby. I'll give a round of applause for my guy Diego. My guy Diego wanted to get in the raffle so bad, man. He wanted the 88 shirt so bad. He was calling me during the game the other night, man. I'm like, don't ever call me during a Cowboys game. Can anybody relate? Like, don't call me. Don't text me. Don't DM me. Don't try to Facebook call me. None of that, man, because I'm busy with the game. We can handle all business afterward. It's all eyes on our boys. But appreciate everybody tapping in. Congratulations, Diego. Make sure you DM me your address. That way I can get it to my guy Keegan today, and he'll get it in the mail probably today or Monday at the latest. No more waiting. That's the good thing. We done cut out the middleman with our distribution here. So BG got the plug, mailing out the prizes straight to you. I trust Keegan. I've been doing business with him for the better part for about 3 years. So chances are if you want some jerseys or some prizes from your boy in BDG here, it came from my boy Keegan. But man, injuries. Yeah, let's get to it. I'm thinking, something really fishy about all these injuries, y'all. I mean, everybody thinks the sky is falling with the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, look at some of these other teams. I mean, San Francisco has been riddled with injuries. They lost to the Rams last week. It's been a crazy season so far. There have been a lot of injuries, Is that a result of less preseason time? Why are we seeing more and more injuries? And furthermore, when it comes to injuries, do you really feel you're being told the whole truth when it comes to injuries? Because I remember a couple of weeks ago, I think, what's that new guy we just signed? Big meaty guy with 300 pounds, I think. Jonathan, what's his name? Somebody throw his name up in there. Anyway, they said he had a wrist injury, right? And then he reported back out on the media saying, I don't know what they're talking about. I ain't got no wrist injury. Y'all remember that? Y'all tap in and let me know. I think it's something smelling kind of fishy with these injuries. I'm not saying they're faking injuries. I'm just saying, why would a player come out and say there's nothing wrong with me after the team and the league have already said that there is? Feel what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with your boy on Saturday. Let me know. Appreciate you tapping in. If you are for the first time, do me a favor. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let's give you a shout out. Top Stars prize for September. We only got a few days left. Look, I got prizes for every day we're going to be in the gym. I got prizes for tomorrow and prizes for Monday. Y'all see the hats? Ooh, I got something. Ooh, yeah, I'll tell y'all in just a second. But the Top Star prize, I got something else I ain't showed y'all yet. But Top Stars prize for September is we got these CEV shades. You know, the ones that I got on, it's the stars for me. I hope it's the stars for you. You're going to have to give some stars in order to win it. You see brand new shades there from CEV. We'll ship them straight to you. Top Stars prize for the month of September is the CEO shades. I love them. They're durable shades. I wore them to training camp, wore them to the home opener. Really love them. They're like the Ray-Ban look without the Ray-Ban cost. You know what I mean? No shade to Ray-Ban, but all the shade to my guy, Jalen Smith out there. I see you doing your thing with CEV, baby. They've teamed up with Dame Dash, you know, kind of the black sheep of the Rock Nation. And, you know, you follow all what's been going on in the music industry. You know, Dame Dash is kind of like a black sheep. I can relate, baby. And I think they've recently done a deal with 50 Cent. So these ain't no boo-boo shades. These ain't no shades you can pick up at the carousel on the 7-Eleven at the door on the way out. No, they make the $8.99 shades, baby. These are high-quality shades. You got to keep a clear vision, focused vision. So shout out to my guy Jamal over there on the plug. Thank you for those stars, Sarah. Another 200 stars coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's get some more shout-outs. Juan says, is it time for a Cowboys rebuild? Man, look. A lot of people already saying we need the tank. Pun intended. Tank is out. Father time, possibly on the IR, out possibly 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. On one side of the coin, it's ridiculous. Losing Michael Parsons and Tank. But on the other side of the coin, I actually like it because I want to find out on this defense who is that dog. You know, these linebackers that we got, primarily DeMarvion Overshown, he is already putting himself out there. I like what he brings. We're going to have to see, you know, Marshawn Nealon, the rookie, stepping up at the defensive end. We're going to have to see some of these younger guys put out some production, especially over these next stretch of games, y'all. We got the Steelers in Pittsburgh up next. And if we're playing the Steelers without both Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence, it's going to be a tough day at the office. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe right now, are only allowing 8 points per game to be scored, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They got a pretty damn good defense over there. They got a pretty damn good coach in Mike Tomlin. Pittsburgh is going to get up. You know that, especially after this week. And they play, let's see, who is Pittsburgh playing this week? Oh, they're at Indianapolis. So I got Pittsburgh over Indianapolis. So Pittsburgh and the Dallas Cowboys. Pittsburgh being 4-0 and the Cowboys 2-2 coming in week 5 without a DeMarcus Lawrence, without a Micah Parsons. I'm looking right at Dak Prescott. This is what we paid Dak Prescott for, right? How many years do y'all remember when we had Tony Romo, but we didn't have no damn defense? If you can remember that, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, do me a favor. Give me some social currency. If you can't get in on the raffles, if you can't get in on the stars, I need you to raise the bar right now. Let's go, Green Badges. I need y'all to demonstrate Gym Rat 2024 of the year behavior. Let's raise the bar. But I'm looking right at Dak Prescott, baby. Yeah, it's getting these Tony Romo vibes, right? Like, you know, Tony Romo was the only guy on the team that could ever win us a game, it seemed like, right? He had to always bail us out. Defense could never do anything. And now with Tank and Micah potentially gone in week 5 versus the Steelers, we're looking like Dak in a Tony Romo situation, right? If you agree, if not disagree, do me a favor. Leave me a comment down there. Let me know. How are y'all feeling coming in week 5 against Pittsburgh? Should they tap out Indianapolis this week, coming in 4-0 against your Cowboys week 5? Y'all let me know and tap in. Sarah with another 200 stars. I appreciate that. We got the stars rolling in today. Jay Nichols with another 200 stars. Thank you. My guy Michael McLaughlin tapping in says Cowboys going to be rebuilding next year. Well, what is a rebuild? Because everybody said the Cowboys was rebuilding this season when Jerry Jones said we was all in. So can y'all please explain to me, what does a rebuild look like? Because everybody's definition of rebuild seems to be different. And while we're talking about that, we've got a Dez Bryant jersey up for raffle currently still. So if you're an OAT, it's an official Reebok jersey. This is official like a whistle with a COA. You see the tag right there. This is a Dez Bryant autographed jersey. There's an up close look at it right there. This is a Reebok official jersey. $35 per raffle ticket right now at OAT. We got about 8 raffle tickets left. So if you want to get over there and participate in the Dez Bryant raffle, like we said today, baby, it's raffle stars or raise the bar. So if you can't get in the raffle, if you can't get in the star, if you can't get into them stars, you can't raise the bar, then what you doing over here? Stop freeloading, look-a-hooing over here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people be freeloading and look-a-hooing over here. I see y'all stealing concepts. I see y'all just take my whole damn post, steal my whole post, steal it, put it in your group. Don't even give me credit. That's cool. That's cool, baby. I see y'all out there, though. I see y'all with that behavior. But if that's not you, I need you to raise the bar right now, especially if you appreciate good content. If you want to become a supporter, get insight, get access to all of the content. You're not going to see higher BDG. You can see all of my boots on ground content from week 1. Out there at Arlington when we played the Saints, got a lot of exclusive coverage in there, and I will be boots on ground week 8 in ATL. So peace up, A-Town, down to all my fans down there in ATL. We'll be live boots on ground in ATL week 8. You'll be able to see all of that exclusive footage and more, just like week 1. Hit that white badge down there with a heart. You see it. $4.99 a month. Become a supporter. You get exclusive access and a chance to win prizes and much more. Sarah says, "Thank my dad has finally jumped off." What? Your dad jumped ship? He just admitted this morning he wasn't watched a full game this year. Wow, I don't know. That ain't jumping ship. I think that's just creating boundaries. You know, a lot of Cowboy fans have created boundaries with this team this season because, quite frankly, when you're in an abusive relationship, when you're in a toxic relationship and you're getting fucking abused, you got to create boundaries. Otherwise, the abuser is going to continue to abuse you. And some of us just can't take the abuse anymore. We're creating boundaries. I'm with you, though. I don't think he jumped ship. He didn't say he's going to go be a Texans fan. But tell your dad I said, hang in there, baby. DC4L. But not every Cowboy fan that wears merchandise is built different. Yeah, we got all the congratulations coming in there. Let me catch up to the comments here. David Jolly, appreciate you tapping in here today. Says injuries are a way to manipulate betting odds. Thank you. Thank you. We are getting somewhere. We are getting hot. I don't feel like I'm the only one that thinks this way. Shout out to my guy, David Jolly. If you feel the injuries that are being reported, I mean, the league office in New York knows about somebody in Dallas shitting on the toilet in Frisco before the turd even disconnects and hits the water. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? How does the league in New York know minutes before? I mean, there's been reports about Micah Parsons being out multiple weeks, being out 4 to 6 weeks. There's been no specific time frame on Micah Parsons, only week to week right now. But I seen him limping after the game, walking onto the bus, holding his bag without a boot. It didn't look good, fam. Now, either he's getting his Denzel on or something else is going on here, y'all. But I'm with my guy, David, man. I'm looking at the sports book. I'm looking at the league when it comes to these injuries. Now, I'm not trying to say nobody's faking injuries. I'm just saying. Shout out to my guy, David, out there picking up what I'm putting down. Jeremy says, top effort not being put in the field tells me Mike has lost the locker room. Ooh, he's going real deep. Well, I will tell you, Mike ain't going nowhere. Mike and Ike, that's what we will start calling it, Mike Zimmer and Mike McCarthy. We're going to call them Mike and Ikes. Ike and Mike. How many of y'all eat them hot tamales? Know about some Mike and Ikes. You know what I mean? They ain't going nowhere, baby. Because you know Jerry Jones don't like to admit to a bad investment. Thank you for those 200 stars, Sarah. Appreciate that. Sarah's on the road. Y'all make sure and go follow my girl, Prototype Consignments. Sarah, do me a favor. Put your link in here. Y'all go check out my girl, Prototype Consignments. If you understand the definition of consignments, it's not new material. Some of this stuff is used. Some of it's not. It's brand new, like new. She's got some great merchandise over there. Y'all go support my girl, Prototype, and check her out what she got going. Jay says, yeah, injuries are lies a lot of time, in my opinion. Phillip was the risk. Jordan Phillips, thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Jordan Phillips came out. They said Jordan Phillips was injured about a week or so ago. Y'all remember that? And Jordan Phillips, there was some rumblings came out that said, nah, I don't know what they're talking about. My wrist ain't nothing wrong with my wrist. Do y'all remember that? Or am I just making that shit up? I know I'm not making it up. Yeah, I miss Jalen too as well. Kelly stepping in says, one of the J Smooth CE business partners lives in my area. I have a few CEVs. That's what's up, small world. Shout out to my guy Jamal over there. CEV, you know, once I got down with Jalen Smith and CEV, like I'm loyal to the soil. You know, I don't be switching up. I don't flip-flop. I don't be pitching and catching. I'm one way. If you met me before, you know BG is one way. He is the same all the time. But I appreciate that, Kelly. Thank you for the context there. Rick says, yeah, time for someone else to step up. Yeah, talking about these injuries, they're going to have to. Especially with Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence not being in the lineup for week 5, potentially against this stingy Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They're only allowing, I think, 8 points right now. It's on Dak Prescott this week, baby. The rumblings are going to be on Dak Prescott. Is this by design? Is this what all in means? Has Jerry been playing this long con with us? Because nobody still knows the definition of all in and what that means. But top of the morning, if you're just joining us, baby, it's your boy BG. We are on Saturday. This is not Supporter Saturday, but we're live in the gym. This is a Saturday workout today. We got stars in the building, so I got a few hats here. Winner's choice. Let's get to 3,000 stars. I can't see how many stars we had. I ain't got the star count up on there. I'm going to take a look at it. Get to 3,000 stars and top stars prize here today. We'll be able to pick. This is a snapback here. You know, like I said, we got the curved bills. Everybody likes straight bills. Well, not everybody, but we want to make sure we show some love to everybody out there that loves the curved bill. So you can pick one of those two, or we got a knitted hat. So top stars prize winner, those with top stars will be able to pick their hat today. So if you like the content, I need you to throw some stars up there and see if you can win one of these hats. So it's either the raffle, the stars, or raise the bar here today. Sarah says the only rebuild that would help us ain't going to help because the Jones ain't going nowhere. I don't know what this rebuild everybody speaks of. Everybody's saying we need to tank. We need to tank for Shedeur Sanders. Look, man, Deion ain't fitting to coach the Cowboys. Deion is not fitting to come to the Cowboys with Shedeur Sanders. It's not fitting to happen. It's not going to happen. Y'all need to stop the bullshit. Bill Belichick is not going to coach the Cowboys. Should Mike McCarthy no longer be the Cowboys coach after the season? Stop it. A lot of y'all are running around and don't even know your owner. Y'all just be yelling obscenities on social media. You know what I mean? Daniel tapping in on YouTube. Appreciate that. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate all my YouTube subs. Daniel's always tapping in here. Good morning, baby. See you. Appreciate you tapping in. Kelly says Parsons will be after the bye. Well, I wanna take your word for face value there, Kelly, but nobody else is reporting that, and that's a lot of games. And if that's the case, why is the media not reporting on that? I'm not trying to say you got some bad information over there, but what I'm saying is when it comes to the overall picture of these injuries, how does the league know about these injuries minutes after they happen? Tom Pelissero reporting Micah Parsons out with a high ankle sprain, could miss up to multiple weeks. I know y'all seen the news. I know some of y'all probably think like, what's going on with these injuries? There's been a ton of injuries. Why do we see so many injuries in the league now? Is it a lack of preseason games when the NFL is trying to already squeeze it down from 3 to 2 games now? They went from 4 preseason games. Now we're at 3. Now they're trying to go to an 18-game season. They want to go to 2 preseason games with these injuries. Man, I'm not buying it. I'm not subscribing to this shit. I think there's some fishy shit going on with these injuries, especially when it comes to example A, Jordan Phillips. Kelly, let me know what you know about Jordan Phillips on your end. Joe says now Parsons can do his podcast show full time. Oh, the shade coming, boy. The shade is coming. Yeah, it is. Oh, man, they're going to eat him up over there, too. I got to go over there and tap in and see what Mike is going to have to say, especially if he's going to be out past the bye. Like, that's ridiculous, y'all. That means we're not going to see Micah Parsons or Tank Lawrence potentially until Atlanta, and I will be there week 8, boots on ground. We got the bye week 6. We got the Niners week 7 at Levi Stadium, and then we got the Dirty Birds down in ATL, where I'll be down there with all my Star Game folks, all the East Coast Cowboy fans, all the West Coast Cowboy fans, Alaska Cowboy fans coming down, everybody and their mama coming to LA week 8. Jay says, I think we know very little about injuries and Vegas works together. Thank you. Thank you. You know, let's take example A, last game, right? The Cowboys to cover. If Brandon Aubrey would have made that field goal he missed, a lot of people would have won some money. Don't you find it a little, just a little, don't you find it a little interesting, as accurate as Brandon Aubrey is, he missed that little chip shot? Y'all tap in and let me know, baby. You got to think over here with BDG. And reading is fundamental. If you want to win 2024 Gym Rat of the Year, baby, reading is fundamental here. And comprehension is key. So going back to those 4 opponents that we face every week, right? We got the Steelers coming up. That's going to be our next opponent. We got the injury opponent we're battling now, especially after that New York Giants trash game. And we lost 2 of our best defensive ends, Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence. Then we got the discipline factor. The Cowboys were flagged 11 times in the New York game. There was 15 total flags. The Giants were only flagged 4 times. The Cowboys were flagged 11. That puts the Cowboys at 32 penalties on the season after 4 weeks. That means the Cowboys are averaging 8 penalties per week. It's probably going to be the highest in the league. We're going to have to look at the rest of these games this weekend. The NFC East penalty report will be out on Tuesday, so y'all can take a look at that. But hey, man, you know, not everybody is asleep at the wheel out here. There's a lot of NFL fans asleep at the wheel. That's why you got to be built different to hang out over here, baby. We ain't with your goofy shit, the fanboy shit. We trying to figure out like what's going on with these 4 opponents. And the last opponent, like we said, we got the opposite opponent, which is the Steelers. We got the injury opponent. We got the sports book. And we got the discipline factor with the referees. So the sports book, man, I mean, this Brandon Aubrey kick, things that make you go, Things that make you go, Thank you, Alan Jackson, for those 99 stars. I appreciate that. I want to make sure we get everybody star shout outs here. Sarah with some more stars. Appreciate that. Jay with more stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah looked like she's trying to compete for one of them hats. Looked like she's trying to grab some more inventory for her prototype consignments. I need you to put that link down in the comments. Drake says MetLife turf causes injury. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about that. Is it turf or is it grass? We hear a lot of players complaining between turf and grass and injuries. Things that make you go, on a Saturday morning, right? Jay says it's not an all-out rebuild. I believe it's a down season with injuries and lack of depth this year. Lack of depth, I got you. He says, you're right about Phillips said he wasn't injured. Yeah, I just, things that make you go, like, there's a lot of Cowboy fans out here, y'all sleep at the wheel. Y'all walking around on social media like y'all on The Walking Dead. Brains. Where's my brains? Where's my brains? Yeah, y'all walking around without no brains, baby. You need to plug your USB in over here and turn on your notifications of BDG, baby. We'll make you think. David Jolly tapping back in and says, we need a run game. A reload to me would look like a solid running back, wide receiver 2. Vet offensive line, solidify depth and run, full defensive gaps as needed. Have to see. That's a lot, man. You know, it's always my solution identifiers, and shout out to all my solution identifiers out there. One thing I can't stand is a fucking problem identifier with no solution identifier. You know, when I was in the military, I used to tell people I lead all the time, don't bring me a problem. Don't just bring me the problem and have me figure it out, because I need you to figure it out. Bring me the problem and bring me a solution, and together we can fix it. There's a lot of problem identifiers in our fan base. I want to point at the problem, but some of y'all don't want to turn on your notifications, and some of you don't want to use that comprehension that you got upstairs, if you know what I mean. Kelly says, that was a classic stashing players move the front office always do. They always move Phillips to IR. Some they can bring back Carlos Watkins back to the team. Yeah, you know, the practice squad, carousel, activation, and things like that. Like, it's a whole nother game being played. Folks ain't even really paying attention to. But thank you, Kelly, for tapping in with that context right there. Jay says 82% of betting odds had Dallas to cover, 5.5. He missed on purpose. But how? How does Brandon Aubrey know that? I'll entertain it. I'm with you, because Brandon Aubrey definitely missed, and I'm upset because I had him in all 3 of my fantasy football leagues. Like, I need that money, baby. You are money, Brandon. You are butter, like my quarterback said you was, right? But why would Brandon Aubrey miss? How does he know? Is it because New York's in on the play? Is that why New York knows about injuries? Like I said before, somebody's finishing taking a shit at the Star in Frisco, they know before the turd hits the water. Things that make you go, Joe says, do you believe we're not using Zeke because we're getting ready to trade him? Nah. There's a lot of stashing going on right now. It's a long season, especially with all these injuries. Now people are trying to stash folks, man. It's a long season. Do y'all remember when the Eagles went 10-1 last season? Everybody thought the Eagles were going to run it back to the chip and win the chip, right? 10-1. We were like, man, how can this be? They ain't losing no game. Some of y'all just refuse to pay attention. And if that's you, do me a favor. I need you to raise the bar this morning. Green badges, let's go. We get deep in this workout today. If I don't need you to do anything today, I need you to like this video. I need you to raise the bar, share this video, tag somebody you know that feels this way. What's up with the injuries in the sports book and Brandon Aubrey missing field goals and Jordan Phillips saying he's injured when the Cowboys are saying he is? I don't think we're getting all the information, y'all. I don't think we're getting all the information. Exactly, Jay. Bring the solution with the problem. Maybe that's true leadership right there. You know what I mean? Because I had a guy tell me one time, he said, Gip, that's what they used to call me in the Navy, because you know everybody's last name, Gibson. He called me Gip for short. I said, Gip, you got to stop letting these people bring their problems to you. You fix it for everybody, man, because you ain't going to have time to do what you need to do. You know, you giving yourself to everybody else, fixing everybody else's fucking problems. You got to be a little selfish. You got to teach people how to fix their own problems. Drake's tapping in from the Reds out there. He says, it's us Cowboy fans without medication. Use your brain. Oh, man, using your brain, that's a whole other conversation. You know what I mean? Like I said, most Cowboy fans walking around on social media looking like the Walking Dead anyway. Rick says, Vegas, man, they're porn screens. I don't know exactly what you mean right there, Rick. Nicole says, if you're into sports betting, you have been thinking this for quite some time. Yeah, I know my algorithm probably going to slow down. You know, I can always tell when I talk about some things that maybe the platform doesn't like, I get less views. It's just how it works on here, y'all. You know, you ever heard of shadow banning? How many of y'all have ever heard of shadow banning? It's a real thing on YouTube. I'm starting to think it's real here on Facebook too. Rick says, pulling the strings. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I see what you're saying. Pulling the strings. I got you. Larry's tapping in and says, I don't know why we're not using Ezekiel. We're saving him. Rico Dowdle got fresh legs. If we put Zeke out there in the first part of the season and we injure Zeke, everybody going to say, why the hell we play Zeke and run him down into the dirt like a CMC? Like, look, this whole CMC shit with this injury in San Francisco, I don't believe that shit. And it's not just because I drafted CMC first in one of my leagues. I just don't believe that shit. How's that dude going to be hurt half the season when everybody talking about draft him number 1? Anybody else draft CMC out there and is wondering how the fuck has this guy been injured for so long coming into the season without any reports of him being injured before? Things that make you go, But as a reminder, we got this Dez Bryant jersey up. So if you ain't in on the raffle, if you ain't donating stars for one of these caps, I need you to raise the bar. Throw up the X for my guy Dez, Reebok official jersey right there. We'll put the pay options down at the bottom. You see them, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. $35 per ticket. Get over there at OAT. Pick your number, send your payment, pick your number, and good luck, man. Congratulations to my guy Diego today, winning the Bob Lilly jersey. Next Saturday, we'll have more prizes. We'll be kicking off Supporter Saturday, so there'll be more chances. There'll be a prize for the green badges. You know, the prizes for the green badges had went away because stars had went away. You know, I had a problem over here I had to find a solution to. So when Facebook took the stars monetization from the platform for some reason, I don't know why, we had to switch to raffles. Now that stars are back in the game, we're trying to double back up and make some progress here. You know what I mean? This is an operation. Shipping is not cheaping. These merchandise is not shit. The merchandise is not cheap. You know what I mean? This ain't no cheap ass fucking content over here. Like I said, these ain't no cheap ass sunglasses you can get on the carousel on the way out of 7-Eleven. So I need you to either get in on the raffle, get in on the stars, or I need you to raise the bar. It's that simple. If you can't donate monetarily, that's fine. I need that social currency. I need you to like, comment, let me know where you watch it from, and give me a share on your timeline, especially if I give you a shout out. Jay Nichols says, yeah, I'm suspicious of CMC situation also. Thank you. I know I ain't the only one paying attention. You know, it looked like the Niners over there trying to stash Debo, trying to stash CMC, trying to stash George Kittles for the later part of the season, you know, kind of like after the bye. It's kind of coincidental how we're going to get some players back, but we see San Francisco week 7 after week 6 on the bye. A lot of fans just look week to week and search for solutions week to week, but there's bigger fish to fry in this league that's going on right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it with my folks. So y'all talk to me and let me know. Joe says, why on 1st and 20 we can ran CD Lamb instead of giving the ball to Zeke? That's dumbass play called by Mike McCarthy. I told Mike McCarthy, if you listening to me, if you watching, somebody in the star watching this, somebody tag somebody, send this video to Mike McCarthy, tell him to watch this shit. Take that reverse CD Lamb play out the fucking playbook. We're going to be running CD Lamb and get him hurt, and our number one weapon is going to be hurt, trying to have him be a running back. I don't get that part. David Jolly says, CMC hurt just until the Cowboys game. How convenient. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going on, but something is going on. And I'm looking at the NFL, and I'm looking at everybody like this. Especially when it comes to these injuries, y'all. Because I don't think we're getting the full story. Take a case in point, our guy, Jordan Phillips. Exactly. It's a chess game with these injuries, baby. Just like my guy, Denzel, big-time Cowboy fan, said in training day. This is chess. This ain't checkers. But in other news, I got my picks up here still. I'm trying to survive. I'm 2-2 after 4 games. I was supposed to be 3-1 after 4 games, but the Cowboys lost the 2 blowouts. The Saints game back-to-back after that disrespectful home game against Green Bay in the playoffs last season. Then we lost to the Baltimore Ravens. Now we got the Steelers up. It's a tall order, man. My picks is not looking good, especially with our defensive players going out. But I still got the Cowboys over the Steelers this week because I'm looking right at Dak Prescott now. Remember how I told y'all when we had Tony Romo, we ain't had no good defense. It was always Tony trying to be the gunslinger. That's why everybody was always on some Tony, even when Tony was hurt. Oh, look at Tony. He played when he hurt. He so much harder. That's no shade to Tony. But I love when, you know, the Tony Romo sapiens and the Dak haters get together. You know what I mean? It becomes a really interesting conversation talking about things like that. So I'm talking to my Dak haters. I'm talking to my Tony Romo sapiens here today. Feels like a Tony Romo type game coming in this week where it looks like Dak and the offense is going to have to get us over the hump on a team only allowing 8 points per outing. And they got TJ Watt right now with 3 sacks. And they got Mike Tomlin. A lot of fans are saying Mike Tomlin is going to outcoach Mike McCarthy. That's what we're getting ready to see. My guy Larry says this next game will tell us a lot, I think. Yeah, it is. It's going to tell us a lot about this offense. It's going to tell us a lot about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, that heart you had trying to come back late in that game against Baltimore, we're going to need to see that out the gate. First quarter. First quarter. Y'all got to come out swinging. I am tired of seeing the Cowboys come out in like a Mike Tyson fight and get punched in the fucking mouth first. Y'all remember that Mike Tyson quote I shared with y'all, right? You know, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, November 15th, AT&T Stadium, baby. It's going down. Mike Tyson's a Cowboy fan. That Mike Tyson quote is, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And when the Cowboys get punched in the mouth in the first quarter, the first half of games, they seem to give up and then they're trying to fight to come back from behind. Well, we're going to have to come out swinging against Pittsburgh, especially on the road in week 5. If not, we're going to be 2-3 coming out of there, y'all. Because you know Mike Tomlin and the Steelers coming in, if they are to beat Indianapolis Colts this week, like I got them pegged to pick in my picks, they'll be 4-0 coming against the Dallas Cowboys 2-2. And y'all know this rivalry goes back some years. We're getting ready to see some old blood. We're getting ready to see some old trauma, some old mental health rise back up. Yeah, it's going to get real interesting this week. Joe says our offense needs to carry our defense until Parsons and D-Law come back. Well, that gives the opportunity for some of these youngsters to step up. So I'm glad, in a certain sense, we get to see who else can be a dog on this defense. Because I know one thing, DeMarvion Overshown is a dog. And if you just tapping in, come on now, we need them stars. Let's get to 3,000 stars. Let me see if I can check the star count. Let me go take a look and see if I can get the star count on here. Whoa. Let me mute that right quick. There we go. We got a star count on here. Oh, it's not letting me see the star count. Facebook, sometimes you work, sometimes you don't. I don't like that. I apologize. I have to take a look at that after the fact. So even if we don't reach 3,000, if we're close, it'll be top stars for the show. We'll get to pick a prize anyway. Your boy BG just going to have to get back, find a solution, figure out how this is going to work. My guy Jay says, what is your honest belief straight from your heart? Your belief on how good this team is this year? Shoot it straight to us, bro. Just Google the word parity. That's all I can tell you. If you don't understand what the definition of parity is, let's just look it up together, y'all. Y'all ever heard of that term, parity? You ever heard of that word, parity? Who knows the definition of it? I'm getting ready to show y'all the Google definition of that right now. Why is this important? Parity is defined as the state or condition of being equal, especially regarding status or pay. Status or pay. You really think the NFL wants teams dominating like the Eagles did last year? As I brought that up earlier in the show, remember when they went 10-1? How is it that they lost the last 5 out of their last 6? It went from being season favorites, everybody was winning money, and it crashed and burned in the last part of the season. Parity. Status, the state or condition of being equal, especially regarding status or pay. Parity of incomes between rural workers and those in industrial occupations. Take a look at that parity in the form of football when you look at teams. It ain't about what I feel. It's about what I see. I don't believe anything I read and only half the shit I see. That's the state we're living in right now, especially during an election season. Some of that's going to go over y'all head. Some of y'all may be able to catch on to that. But the only circus I promote is the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to promote 2 circuses. I'm going to promote one at a time. Kelly says Lawson is going to get more reps and playing time while Tank recovers. Thank you. Carl Lawson going to have to step up. Yeah, some of these big bodies, all this meat that Mike Zimmer went and got, Pauls, from Costco, right? He loaded up them big boys up on that front line. Thank you for those 200 stars. Sarah says, I need to see more success on 3rd down, both sides of the ball. I'm with you. I'm with you. But to get back to my guy Jay's answer, it's about parity. Our owner has talked about this word parity. If you are paying attention, you know exactly what I'm saying. Parity is about equality in the league. Why do we want teams just beating up on everybody and be 1, 2, 3 favorites? We have this thing, this element now called the sports book in professional football. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Smart Cowboy fans think alike. Larry says a minor image of last year. No, we already went through that. Tomas says NFL sure doesn't want the Chiefs being equal. They want them getting that third three-peat. Well, some of it's actually obvious, and that's a great point there coming up from a Chargers fan. I think y'all got the Chiefs this week, right? Parity. Parity is an important word in the NFL. Why? Look at all the money. I mean, Dak Prescott got paid $240 million, $60 million a year. You know, and he made the comment that Zeke had his back, you know, when he first came in the league because he was only making six figures and he really didn't have that much money. So Zeke was covering him. And then all of the people came for him saying, oh, how can you say that when you made even that much money? Oh, the NFL's so spoiled. There's so much money. Well, why do you think the NFL signed a deal with Thursday Night Football on Amazon? Why do you think why do you think Netflix is now in the streaming space? Why do you think you have to have Peacock to be able to watch a game? There's a lot of money involved, y'all. And when you add the sports betting element and you go back to looking at Brandon Aubrey missing that field goal, where if he makes it, there's a lot of people that win money. And if he misses it, a lot of people don't win money, but the sports book wins. Well, the sports book always going to win. That's why I don't bet on no damn game. That's why I don't bet on FanDuel. Well, you can up here in Washington State, not from your house anyway. You have to go to a casino to be able to do it. You can do it there in the casino. But some states, sports gambling is not even allowed. But eventually it'll be allowed in all 50 states where you can sit on your couch and your drawers and place your bets because somebody out there thinks they know the game better than the next. Well, you really got to be paying attention, especially if you put money on sports betting. Because I know a lot of folks were mad last week when Brandon Aubrey missed, or last game when Brandon Aubrey missed that field goal. I was just mad because I missed the fantasy football points. Tomas says, Steelers defense is full and healthy. It's going to be a rough game. Yeah, looking right at Dak Prescott. This is a Tony Romo 2.0. Go get us the win, Dak. That's why you got that paycheck. And you're going to have to do it without a defense, dog. Jay says, Chiefs replaced the Patriots. How funny how that worked when Tom Brady was in the weakest fucking division in the league. You know, when people talk about the NFC East and say we're a weak division, I laugh right in your fucking face. Nobody ever talks about the division Tom Brady was in and how easy it was for him to get to the postseason every season. But you're right, Jay. Yeah, there's been a replacement. There's been a relieving of the watch. Drake says, Jay Nichols, it's like Immortal Joe said, mediocre. I don't know what you're talking about. Who the fuck is it? Don't be talking that politics shit in my comments. It's the quickest way to get blocked on BDG. I told you I only promote one circuit, so make sure we're on the same page. But it's Saturday. It's the tap in. I wanted to make sure we got the raffle done. We got some caps, so get your stars in late. If you're not aware of what's going on, we got 3 hats up. I got this knit hat, salute to service. I got a service, a large, extra large fitted cap. You know what I mean? It's kind of stretch a little bit, kind of one of those caps. Then I got a snapback here. These are for the ladies. I mean, even kids can wear these. These are, you know, a little bit smaller hats with the curved bills. This is actually a snapback. So top stars here today. Get your stars in. It's either raffle stars or raise the bar. So if you can't get in a raffle, you can't get any stars, I need you to just simply raise the bar here today as we talk about the 4 opponents every team faces, the injuries of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't have full faith in the reporting system with injuries when it comes to this league, but yet I'm a fan. I have to pay attention and try to make sense of it as a result. And that's kind of why I don't put my money on these teams like that. Because, you know, when Brandon Aubrey is fucking money and then all of a sudden he misses one uncharacteristically, that makes me go, like Arsenio Hall. How many of y'all remember Arsenio Hall? Jay says, I want one of them hats, bro. You gotta get them, gotta give them stars, baby. Top stars here today. Stars are back in the action. I see you with the 100 stars. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Tomas says, NFC Beast. I'll admit it. Besides, maybe the Giants, NFC East has the most. Well, I mean, we had 2 years ago, 3 teams in the NFC East made the playoffs. Where the fuck are we solved? I'm not yelling at you, Tomas. I'm just saying in general. He says the Giants NFC East has the most talented players and hurts to say it's caused them damn Eagles. Well, guess what else is truly unique about the NFC East? A lot of folks always complain, why the fuck is Dallas in the NFC East when they're in Texas? Y'all ever heard that? Thank you, Sarah Berry Hill. Another 157 stars coming in. Can anybody see the star count on the video? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can see it. I can't see it on my end. Mike Rock tapping in Jersey. Mike says, well, now, Aubrey don't have the pressure on him to be perfect. Yeah, exactly. He's human. As soon as he missed it, I said, damn, he ain't an alien. He's human. Because damn, he's good. He's consistent. He's the most consistent thing the Cowboys have on this team. And then all of a sudden in a tight game, he misses a chip shot. And the sports book wins. What y'all think about that? Nicole tapping in says, hope everyone has a great weekend except Eagle fans. Thank you. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. With you 100%. Jay says, they just went from 82.2%, lost to 82.2% covering the spread when Aubrey missed. Yeah, those are the numbers. I didn't have money on the game. I have Brandon Aubrey in all three of my fantasy football leagues, though, because I ain't no dummy. I know the guy is butter. But like I said, this goes back to what I shared with y'all. If you've been following me here for a while, I ain't just some fanboy in my mama's basement. You know what I mean? There's some of y'all like Dallas Cowboy Hater Nation, that page. They got a little fanboy in his basement over there. He probably like a Denver Bronco fan. He mad at the world. He created a hate page on the Cowboys. He say he getting paid by Facebook. I don't believe that shit. If you a hate page, I know NFL memes get paid, but if you a hate page on the Facebook, I'm gonna charge you up. I need to see your last 3 statements from Facebook as a creator. Otherwise, you working for free, hating on the Cowboys. Nothing makes me more happy when goofies online working to hate on the Cowboys for free. I call that slave trade. Kelly says, same reason Miami is in the AFC East. Next question. Yeah, I mean, Dallas is in the NFC East. Why? You got to think about this, y'all. I'm getting ready to drop some shit on y'all maybe have never thought about before. Take a look at Dallas, Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, D.C. Metros. Metro Boomin. How many of y'all know about Metro Boomin? These are all metroplexes, like the DFW Metroplex, right? These are all metroplexes. What does that mean? Eyeballs on screens. If you paid attention to the numbers from last game, the New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys Thursday Night Football netted the most viewers ever on a Thursday Night Football game at 16.2 million, I think. Now, granted, it's only game on, but that type of stuff matters now. Why is Dallas still in the NFC East? Well, you got 4 of the biggest TV markets in the league. And you wonder why Dallas Cowboys has 7 primetime games this season. Oh, speaking of which, we just had Thursday Night Football, and now we're going back-to-back primetime. We got primetime against the Steelers. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Is somebody paying attention out there? That is why Dallas Cowboys are in the NFC East. You could thank Jura for that. Exactly. Market money. Why do you think that was the most ever watched Thursday Night Football game before? You got 2 of the biggest markets in the country. Why are the Cowboys scheduled on primetime games? Biggest TV market in the country. It's not because we're fucking winning championships. It's not because our name is the Kansas City Chiefs and we got Taylor Swift. That's a whole nother story. I could dedicate a whole show to the Kansas City Chiefs and the fuckery they got going on over there with Taylor Swift, but I won't. But that's why Dallas will never be out of the NFC East. That's why the NFC East is built the way that it is, y'all. It's about viewership. And everybody wonder why the Cowboys always, well, why the Cowboys on all the primetime games? Cowboys suck. Cowboys trash. No, we know how to bring a view. We know how to bring an audience. You know what I mean? Exactly, David. Money, money, money. Exactly, Jersey Mike. It's all about money. Everything is about money. But I didn't want to get too much off on a soapbox today. You know, I got Hunter Lipke hanging down with me down there today. How many of y'all are excited about Hunter Lipke's trajectory as we get ready to close it out on the running game? We got about a few more minutes. We're going to close out here today on this Saturday workout. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Congratulations to my guy Diego on winning that Bob Lilly jersey. But yeah, I got Hunter hanging out with me, man. Hunter's starting to get some shine. You know, he's my dark horse that made this team 2 years ago. I told you, as a fullback, he was my dark horse to make the team. He made the team. He survived after his rookie season. The Cowboys gave him a $20,000 bonus and a $200,000 guaranteed contract his first year. Now he's back, and he's producing last game. We're going to need him this game. I ain't worried about Ezekiel Elliott in Pittsburgh. I'm looking at Rico, and I'm looking at Hunter in this running game along with Dak against this Pittsburgh Steelers. Do we get the running game going against a team that's only allowing 8 points per game? I guarantee you, Pittsburgh, they beat the Indianapolis Colts this week. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be favored with the Cowboys coming in. Look like the perfect sportsbook trap game, if you ask me. A lot of money going to be placed on the Steelers, especially riding 4-0, to knock off the inconsistent Dallas Cowboys, who have actually won 2 games on the road. Think about that. Think about that. I'm expecting more from my guy, Hunter Lipke, this week. I had Rico Dowdle in my fantasy football lineup this week. I benched Ezekiel Elliott because I understand fresh legs versus old legs, and I believe in the concept of saving your players for late in the season, kind of like what they're doing with CMC. Hey, Bang Bang, I got any Bang Bang fans tapping in? I need y'all to answer up. What the fuck is up with CMC with his injury-riddled ass? He's starting to look like the dude he was over in Carolina, where he was always injured. And then last season, he barely got injured. And then there was no report of him being injured until everybody drafted him. And then right before kickoff weekend, oh, he's out multiple weeks. Well, things that make you go, But I'm BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me on Saturday. Congratulations to my winners. Get your stars in. Last chance before we get out of here right now. We'll be live again on Sunday. Y'all know I'm going to recap NFC East. I'm going to be talking about the Eagles at Tampa Bay. I'm going to be talking about Washington at Arizona. So y'all tap in with me tomorrow. And then Monday will be the last day of the month. We're going to raise some more money here. We got some prizes to give away. I got a surprise. I'll show that to you tomorrow. I got something real nice I'm going to introduce to y'all tomorrow. So make sure you turn on notifications. Thank you if you gave me a like, a comment, or a share. You know that social currency is worth more than any raffle amount or any amount of stars you can give, because y'all know Facebook is playing with my algorithm. So like, comment, and share. And as always, if you watch this after the fact, make sure you use hashtag replay. I love my replay watchers, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. You really matter. So make sure you share this video today. Make sure you raise the bar if you having green badges. Y'all have a wonderful day out there. Hook 'em, baby. Go Horns. Horns over Mississippi State today. I like Arch Manning. Boy, I tell you, just like my son said, he said, them Horns going to the natty, daddy. I said, I'm with you, Bryce. But I'm BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. Y'all tap in with me tomorrow. We'll be live in the gym. We'll see y'all in the gym on the next episode.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.